friends, and welcome to another episode of Fort Worth Roots. You can find Fort Worth Roots on all of your favorite streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, and many more. Stay tuned to the end of the episode, and we're going to tell you about all of the wonderful sponsors, local businesses trying to keep the lights on here at Fort Worth Roots. We do want to tell you about one up front, Hoppin, Fort Worth. It's located off of Weisenberger Street. No more waiting for the bartender. Simply walk up to the wall of taps, scan your armband, and enjoy. This place charges you by the ounce. It's a great place to unwind or to enjoy your next big event. Find them on Instagram at Hoppin, FWTX. And they are the ones that have allowed us to do the morning show at their place. We do this Monday through Thursday. Episode is out to you guys by 9 a.m. It's a quick snapshot of what's going on in the Fort Worth area, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. Again, it's out by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and we do record it out there at Hoppin. Today's band is one that we've been trying to get on the show for a while. We did this recording out at McFly's Pub. It's a great little place that has allowed us to do this weekly for you guys. Every Tuesday at 5 o'clock, we bring a new artist out, do a little podcast recording with them, and then put them up on stage. This band you can find on Instagram as GenWealthTX, GenWealthTX. It will be in the show notes. You guys come out this next week. We are actually taking a Tuesday off. It's the first time we've done this since we've kicked it off. Months and months of Tuesdays in a row, but we're finally going to take one off. We're heading down to Big Bend, and we're taking you guys with us. Follow along on our social media sites to see the videos and pictures that we take. We did this 2 years ago, and it was a lot of fun. Life-changing event. I'm not kidding. But we're doing it again. And we're taking the same great homies. Jerry Jonestown Massacre Podcast is going with us. Fort Worth Famous will be there. And a couple of other friends. It's going to be great, and I don't want you to miss a thing. So just keep an eye out. We'll be doing some recording on the road for you guys as well. So lots of fun stuff to look forward to. All right. You guys, of course, GenWealthTX on Instagram, and give it up for our friends at McFly's Pub this past Tuesday, Generational Wealth. And let's start the show. Hello, friends, and welcome to another Tuesday night at McFly's Pub. We've got Generational Wealth in the house with us. Big round of applause. Come on, guys. Get loud. God, y'all sound so excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, were we supposed to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Another thing I forgot to tell you guys about, we are doing Billy Bob ticket giveaways tonight. So I'm going to have a cup. We're going to put some tickets in it, and then we'll do a drawing. Tonight we've got Generational Wealth here, the entire team it looks like.
Yeah.
And as soon as we get done with the podcast recording, we're going to put them on stage. And we do this every Tuesday night at McFly's. Starts at 5 o'clock, and you guys are always welcome to come out. Before we get into the episode, I just want to tell you all about the annual car show coming up, the River Oak Springfest Car Show. Friday, April 18th, police escort cruise at 6 p.m. from Grump's Burgers. And then Saturday, April 19th, the River Oak Springfest Car Show this year is going down at Burgers Lake. 300 classic cars, 100-plus vendors, live music, games, and fun. It's going to be great. You can find information on that on Facebook under River Oak Springfest Car Show. Y'all ready to start off with our first song?
Let's do it.
Okay, This one's called Problem by Generational Wealth.
When I'm drunk, I'm a problem when I'm sober. Good God Almighty, I'm trying to get older.
He was trying to take credit.
Small talk, long walks, laying in bed. Sitting all day with all the thoughts in my head. Life's more fun when you don't gotta think. That's why I sit at the bar and have a tender for a drink. I stay all day until it's closing time.
He wrote it. I wrote it. Just you, right? That's you singing, too.
When I'm drunk, I'm a problem when I'm sober. Good God Almighty, I'm trying to get older.
All right, that's a little sneak peek of what we got cooking over here. Now, is that part of the, I think I heard you say EP that's coming out?
Yep, it's already out.
Okay,
We released it 2 days ago.
Oh,
Friday.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Congratulations. That's a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
What studio did y'all go through?
We went to Blackstone.
Okay. It must have been Blackstone. Kind of like she went to Jared's. You get it?
Like a diamond.
But black.
Kind of like the diamond store. Yeah. You know what I did to you?
I've never heard that joke
muted
ever.
me.
I had your mic all the way down,
Oh,
and you're
there it
quiet,
is.
so now I've
There
got
it
you
is.
cranked up.
Crank it.
Oh God, put it
Okay.
back down.
Crank
Let's,
that preamp.
Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. I want you to tell them your name and what you do in the band, musically, not the other thing. Okay? Okay. Yeah. No. Creativity is welcome here.
do actually?
You're in a safe place. All right, Bethany. Let's start with you, and we'll move down the line here.
Sure, I'm Bethany Doolin, and I'm the lead singer. Thank you.
Anybody, feel free to go next.
Go ahead,
And
boy.
I am Alex, and I attempt to slap at the bass.
Slap at the bass, man. Paul Rudd reference. Yeah,
Slaps it.
love it.
That's your best dad joke. I'm disappointed.
The night is young.
I am JW. I am the rhythm guitarist and host of Practice.
Hell yeah. Host of Practice. Very good.
Band
He's also
dad.
the best looking one in the band too.
Okay.
That's his other role.
That was my vote, actually.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take another vote tonight, okay?
Jared, drums.
Excellent. Excellent.
Matt. And,
And guitarist.
Oh
lead
yeah.
singer.
Jared plays guitar and
All right.
piano.
So,
and
Bethany,
piano.
who put this band together?
Matt and I did.
Okay.
We used to work together at Lola's Trailer Park.
Right.
Shout out Lola's, R.I.P.
But it's kind of back.
Yeah, that's true. Fort Worth Thunderbird, dude. I still haven't gone, but I'm so happy for Brian.
I made it out there this weekend, and that dude looks genuinely happy.
Hell yeah.
So I
That's-
love that.
Hell yeah. That's all.
Good
could
to
ever
see
ask
him
for.
thriving.
But yeah, Matt, I moved here from Dallas, and I just randomly got a job at Lola's, and I met Matt, and we used to do a karaoke night, and I went out one night, and I sang, and I sat at the bar. Matt was like, "Have you ever thought about starting a band?" And I was like, "Well, kinda." And then the rest of the band just kind of fell in line. I was working one night at the saloon, and Jared showed up, and he sat down at the bar, and I was humming to something, and he was like, "I bet you can sing." And I was like, "Well, I'd sing a little bit, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "I'm trying to start a band right now. We're looking for a drummer." And he was like, "Oh, I play the drums." I was like, "No way." Yes, and it still took us about 6 months, but we called Jared in, and then Alex was like, "I know this badass bass player. I'm going to see if he wants to come in that night too." And we all jammed together, and I was like, "Oh, wow. Okay,
Instant
cool."
magic.
Yeah. It was sick. The fun fact, the first night I ever met Alex, we were in this tiny little recording studio at EMP, the little rehearsal space.
Where's EMP?
EMP. Yeah.
It's like 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a space that I had.
And we're all getting, and then Alex goes, "Anybody want pizza?" And he pulls out a Ziploc bag full of pizza
Hell yeah.
that was
forgot
offered
Was
to
it hot or
everybody.
cold?
I don't know.
It was cold. It was cold pocket.
I would imagine cold. Yeah.
Pocket pizza.
Pocket pizza's usually cold. Yeah.
But then months later, we were all recording at Jared's place, and Matt had to do a couple different guitar parts, and we all had this come to Jesus moment where it was like, "Oh man, we need another guitar player." And then I had known JW for a while, and I was like, "I bet he'd be really, really great." So called him in, and then it was just like that was the missing piece, and
Okay.
we've been playing together ever since.
Excellent. So you really didn't have any kind of like training or schooling?
Oh no, I did.
Okay. You made it sound like they just found you at karaoke.
No. So fun fact, I actually went to school for musical theater.
Okay.
I did a conservatory in New York City, and I graduated that program. And then I started to go to college for musical theater again when I moved back home. And I realized, man, I really love singing and I really love acting, but I like them separately. So went ahead and got my acting degree, and then kind of put music in the back of my mind. And then pandemic happened, and everything I'd studied for the past years totally went out the window. That whole education about acting was like, well, forget everything you learned. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to relearn all of that. So I knew that eventually I wanted to start getting back into music, but when Mac came along, it was just, it had to happen.
Yeah. It's excellent.
Yeah.
So is everybody from Fort Worth?
No.
None of you are. Okay, we got one.
I am too.
Okay. All right.
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay.
was
Well,
born here.
for you guys that are not from Fort Worth, tell us how you got here. Make sure you have a mic in your hand too.
I got here in 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom worked at the Carswell.
Okay.
Yeah. And so-
NASJRB.
Yeah.
Excellent. Where were y'all before?
Louisiana.
Okay.
Baton Rouge.
Not too big of a culture shock then, maybe.
Yeah, it was
Different.
Pretty different. Yeah, we moved to Saginaw. It was
Yeah.
it was different.
I can see how that might be different. Yeah.
But yeah, it's I
But
love
you've been here
Texas.
since 8th grade, so
Yeah, I love
it's home
Texas
now, right?
Yeah, Texas is
I was
great.
like
Excellent.
85 years ago, right? 86. Yeah, 85 and a half.
Wow.
Excellent. All right, next location story.
J-Dubs, are you from Fort Worth?
Use the microphone.
No, I've been here since 2017 though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you move from?
That's not 8th grade.
I moved from College Station.
Okay.
Well, actually, I moved from Addison, North Dallas, which was we don't talk about those times.
Dallas is rough. Addison is not a lot better. And honestly, like, dude, just in the last 20 years, like, Addison's, it's just part of Dallas now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it still has a name of its own.
Yeah, I was driving to Fort Worth every Wednesday and every weekend for the ranch series, and then just to come hang out. So I decided I should just move here.
It's a festive shirt you got there. Has it got a story?
It actually does.
Got to use the
Need
mic.
that.
It's better for podcasting.
It does. It was a gift from some athletes. that I've
Athletes?
coached, yeah.
Okay.
So, they gave me this on their way out, and I like stupid shirts. Yeah.
The mustache is making sense, so you're a coach.
yeah.
Okay, because
So-
it does look like your mustache,
mustache, right?
has heavy coach
You have
vibes.
to.
Yeah.
Another what coach has to have is like a pickup truck too, and that's something I don't have. You gotta have
Okay.
a coach truck.
Well, you're
Do you
slacking.
have pit vipers?
I don't have those yet.
The aviators?
Christmas is coming up. Yeah.
No, I'm happy with mine.
Those are pretty cool. Okay,
Yeah,
those are better.
What do you call them? Vipers?
Pit vipers.
Pit vipers.
Where's my
too
phone?
cool.
I'll show you later.
Too cool for me. I can't. I can't pull
I
those
could see
off.
you rocking some pit vipers.
I don't know about that.
I feel like one day you're just gonna show up in them and pretend like I didn't tell you this.
So I want to play a song for you because I really am dying to tell you guys how I met Bethany. If it pulls up, and it did not, it is an instant fail. Let's see if I can. Here we go. Come on. I do not have a subscription to this one.
Who does? Is that YouTube?
Yeah, I had it. I found it a minute ago. So give me just a second. Y'all, how was your day, Bethany? Tell me what you did today.
So good. I got my taxes done.
Ooh,
Same.
I'm actually
tax
getting.
day.
Same.
I went to the first time ever in my life I got my taxes done by somebody, and I went from owing to getting a return, and I'm so happy.
Genius.
I know.
The little story that she just told me has got me convinced that I am going to Panther City and I'm going to be
Yes.
looking for Tyler.
Yeah, let me shout out real quick. Go to
Yeah.
Tyler Stevens at Panther City Tax. She did me right. So
Oh wow.
go ahead. All right, calm down.
I feel like I really need to.
Yeah, right.
I need help this year.
Everybody scatter.
Sure. Man, I had it pulled up earlier and I cannot find it now. Oh well. Anyway, YOLO.
What was it?
So I'll just tell the story then. Two guys walk into a bar, used you in a song called
Scam.
Scammed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and your vocals in that, they shared it with me, telling me you have got to get her on your show. And so they sent me the link or whatever to the song. And if you guys can find it, maybe you're better at this than I am. But it's two guys walk into a bar, and the name of the song is Scammed, and Bethany just knocks it out of the park. Beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And that's how I got introduced to you. And then, we'd kind of ran by each other a couple times and introduced ourselves. And you're busy and I'm busy, but we finally 5 years later got it together.
Right on.
But one night you showed up to do a karaoke night or maybe it was open mic. We were doing something
was
at
it a
Pouring
Pouring
Glory.
Glory? Yeah, it was an open mic.
And you walked in there and you got on the mic and everybody just like went cold. Like there was no more chatter in the room. Everybody was just like, what is going on? You have such an incredible voice.
Thank you.
That was the important part of me trying to pull up that song. But anyway, we're
I
past
think
it
it's
now.
on Spotify. Shameless plug, if you can be that way.
You wanted me to, hey, I just got premium, so
Hell yeah.
let's burn this subscription up.
I want to plug some of my favorite.
Now I
blues
can't
music,
find
man.
Spotify. Jesus, I'm
Just
bad
paid
at
for
this.
it.
Okay, I've got all my General Wells stuff. We can find that later. Should I just go to Two Guys Walking a Bar?
Yeah. I think it's up there.
So yesterday I got to interview the guy that does the Two Cops, One Donut podcast. Have y'all heard of that? It is a local-ish podcaster, and his following is huge. He's got like 200,000 followers, which is crazy. I don't know. But anyway, Two guys walk into a bar, two cops, one donut. It's just two guys doing something.
I was gonna say something, but I'm glad. I was about to say.
Well, I mean,
Slippery slope.
how are you not gonna think of Two Girls, One Cup?
Exactly.
What's that?
With either, give that man the mic, please.
No,
Yeah,
don't
no,
give
give
him
it to
the
him, give
mic.
it to
Don't
him.
give him.
You look like you got a story to tell.
He does.
Give him the mic.
I really don't.
We still want to be successful.
I have
so
avoided
don't,
that like the plague since it came out like 20 years ago.
Really?
Yes, people have tried to hold me down.
Nobody here believes
Hold you down.
I've been in the room.
I found
many
it.
times.
I found
I
it.
hope it's not that. Yeah,
I
what?
found Two Girls,
All right.
One Cup. Here we
Oh
go.
God.
This is what it sounds like.
That's offensive.
They still think it's Two Girls, One Cup. They're still worried.
I got scammed. Was taken for a ride. I got scammed. Thrown over the side. I thought she was in love with me. Realized too late. That's when this bird of paradise became a bird of prey. She saw me coming. She knew but jumped right on. That girl was so fine. She's an international blonde. Took everything I had. Got nothing left today. That's when this bird of paradise became a bird of prey. She's got the moves. Moves you've never seen. She showed them all to me. And then she wiped me clean. Took everything I had. Got nothing left today. That's when this bird of paradise became a bird of prey.
I got scared, taken for a ride. I got scared. He was all a lie. He bragged about his money, his mansion, and his yacht. By the time I'd figured out he'd had everything I got, he saw me coming. He knew I'd jump right on. He was so smooth. He's an international con. I walked away with nothing, just my passport and his watch. By the time I realized he'd had everything I got, he got the moves. Moves you'd never seen. He showed them all to me. I couldn't pick him clean. I thought I had his number. I realized too late.
Well, I'm robbing us of time. It's a wonderful song, and I would let the whole
Teaser.
thing blow out. But yeah, that's y'all go check that out. It's called Scam. Two guys walk into a bar. But yeah, that's how I got introduced to you. And we were over here talking about it while the song's playing. I was thinking it was 2 years, but you said that's no more than a year old.
Yeah, no, couldn't be.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's only been probably coming up on a year, if I had to guess.
This damaged memory box of mine. Excellent.
Time's a construct, man.
So, this is y'all's first album that y'all have released together?
Yeah.
That's
First
excellent.
EP.
EP. I keep
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
it an album.
Woo-hoo. It's our
And,
first IP.
I heard you describing to somebody what an EP was earlier, and I swear to God, I've asked a dozen musicians, and nobody could ever tell me what an EP is. Can you solve the mystery?
I literally just say it's like a shorter album. It's pretty much.
EP, I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
So
Let him go.
EP stands for extended play.
Okay. And
Okay, that
that's
one
what
we
I thought.
knew.
I thought
That
you
one we
said
knew.
that. Yeah.
But what is it?
Explain why.
Okay, because I think it's because
Oh, now he's less confident. Right.
there were extensions of albums, so there'd be like 5 extra songs for an album,
And
so
then
it'd be
an
an
EP.
extended play.
Yeah.
So it's 5 songs.
but now everybody's
now
like-
people just release just EPs.
Okay.
Was
I
it,
think.
Could it
Yeah.
be because it's like more than
Yeah.
a single?
Who's got a fact checker?
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just more than a single?
Fort
Somebody
Worth
pull
Roots.
out
Could be wrong.
Google that.
I mean, I don't know. It seems kind
Fine,
of
somebody Google it.
Just over here giving people fake news. Okay.
Right.
I'm with that, honestly.
This is the night we fired Jared for lying.
Okay, so
Yeah, look at that.
So there used to be singles and B-sides. And then maybe the EP was a...
That's fine. Fact check me.
all right. So while they're fact checking, tell me a little bit about what y'all have going on right now. Is there any kind of like residencies? Are y'all gigging at a place regularly? Anything like that?
Well, we play around town, but we're going to start playing a lot more.
Is there a regular stop?
You know, for a while we played Cicada, and I think we might.
Yes,
Start again soon?
we've been talking about that, so look out for that news. But we will soon.
Tyler's just getting all sorts of free ad space tonight.
I know, right?
Well, we were last few months we've been focusing on writing, recording, and
Yeah.
like getting all this out. So we really like just kind of we're hiding away for a little
Sure,
bit, but
sure.
now we're ready to hit the road again and get back out there. So we're gonna start recording again too. So
Now, was it at Cicada when he got voted most attractive member of the band?
that was our vote, and we voted right when he
That was
joined.
in private.
And he wins every day.
That was in his garage. Don't worry about it. Next question.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Do y'all? Fort Worth is just very collaborative. Bands kind of work with each other. They trade out bass players and drummers and all that. Do you have anybody that you guys are constantly kind of collaborating with?
Who do we play with on Harmony?
Oh, Taylor LaCourse. Taylor LaCourse actually helped me write the song Harmony, which will be coming out this summer.
Okay.
But she's fantastic, and when we do record it, she'll be coming in and doing some harmonies on that as well. I'd like to give her a verse as well. But other than that, we haven't done too much with others yet, but we're definitely not closed off to the idea.
Yeah.
I think when you're working so hard on your own stuff, you can get kind of in your own little bubble. But I would definitely love to work. I mean, there's so many amazing artists in this town.
Yes.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
We did get Rick Wiedemann on the...
Oh, yeah! We got old Rick Wiedemann.
Yeah.
So we released, we felt bad that our EP took a little bit longer to release. It was supposed to be released last month. And so Jared put together a little, what was it called? It's a Hey Little Girl Strip Down.
Oh yeah.
And that has the music stylings of Alex's dad. He played all the piano and all the organ on that.
Very
and
cool.
he's the cutest, sweetest old man. We love him to death. We really want him to
Besides
do some more
Matt,
Yeah, he's
Matt's a
not
really
that
cute
old.
old man.
Well, we don't usually have this many people on a single recording, so I'm freaking out a little bit. The format's shot to shit. So I'm going to give everybody a question, and you get to answer it as creatively as you want to.
Really?
Yeah. Aliens.
All right.
Yes or no? Bethany first. Aliens, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, explain why.
I'm taking a fun fact. I'm taking an astronomy class right now.
Okay.
There's absolutely no way, dude. It's crazy how tiny and insignificant we are. Also, how many exoplanets we have that potentially could hold life. Ain't no way there's no aliens.
Something I
Ain't
heard
no
about just recently, 20% of our window is completely blocked off by the gases that form around our galaxy. And
That's
that,
astronomy, too.
that 20% blind spot, that's where our galaxy is moving towards. So we can't see where we're going.
If that's not a metaphor for life, I don't know what is, dude.
We're on a convertible spaceship
Write that
with
down, write that
with a
down.
bug-splattered window.
Yeah, song, album, right now.
All right, next up, what do you think? Aliens.
You need a mic.
What's the question?
Aliens, yes or no?
What is it? Aliens?
Aliens.
Oh, for sure.
Where have you been?
For sure. We got
He's
some in
an
the room
alien.
right now, I think. Like, if you just look around, generally in any room, you can probably find at least one
I
alien.
think they're just hanging
You're
out
like Men in
amongst
Black
us.
in it?
Yeah, pretty much. If you're in Fort Worth, you're finding 1 to 2 aliens in every room.
Are these
So
the little aliens that are inside like of a mech suit that looks like a human, or what?
That's a good question. They could be that. They could just be Gen Pop. You know, you look around sometimes and you
Gen
think,
Pop.
Is that a prison reference?
What are we pop? Hold on, what are we popping? What's getting popped?
We're Gen Popping
We're-
right now.
we're
Generation
popping
Y,
now?
so we're
Oh, okay.
it's just
Okay.
awesome.
right, I'm gonna change the question up midstream here.
He's
All
saying
right.
they're all locked up, man.
So
Saying they got him.
We're changing the question up just slightly. Okay. Lately there's been these videos popping up, and people are saying, well, it's SpaceX and they're doing stuff or whatever, but it's videos here in Texas. People point it up at the sky, and it's just wild. It looks strange. You can't really identify what you're looking at. It'll be bright, and it has like a ring around it, and then it just kind of fades away. It doesn't really disappear or go anywhere. It just kind of fades out. Have you seen those videos? Okay. This was a bad question for you. But just pretend like you saw it. What is that?
Well, I can say it's definitely not aliens.
Okay. Why do you say definitely not aliens?
Because aliens would not, they wouldn't be making themselves known to us if they were here.
Based on what science? Based on what science?
Science. We're
You
talking
want
about
science?
aliens.
Come on now. We don't believe in that.
All right. Have you seen the videos I'm talking about?
Okay, I want to say something about aliens, though.
Okay. All right.
If we, the thing I'm most excited about if we actually make contact with the aliens is the fact that if aliens have been, recording and observing human civilization for, since inception, for 11,000 years, that means that they have, 4K footage of, everything.
All the crazy shit we've done.
And I want all that footage. I want to see Caesar. I want to see the dinosaurs. I want to see every single thing. That would be sick.
Well, we're making dinosaurs now. We are currently in Dallas. There's a
The wolf?
Jurassic Park. Well, before the wolf, they were making the woolly mammoth. Did y'all hear about that?
No.
It's happening
What?
in Dallas. Yes.
No way.
There's a lab in Dallas, and they
course
are.
it would.
I think this year they're going to be releasing the first fully grown woolly mammoth. Yeah.
That's sick.
And
Texans would.
Not this year.
I know.
I met
Texas
somebody
would.
who works. For that company.
With the dire wolves.
Yeah.
So the same company that made the woolly mammoth made these dire wolves that have been
Hell yes.
talked about.
But it's pretty far off. But I
They
literally
say the
met this dude
mammoth
this
is supposed to
weekend.
be coming out next summer, coming to a savannah near you. It's the woolies.
Dude, I'm
That's
there.
not
Of course,
I'm there.
Texans saw Jurassic Park and they were like, "Yeah, we're
bet
going
we-
to do that.
we can do that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That looks like a great
I
idea."
bet we could eat that.
Yeah. It looks
I'm gonna
like
put
good
some
eating.
BBQ sauce on that.
Yeah, let's get the bigger one actually.
Cows are bullshit. Mammoths are way bigger.
Yeah.
Look at the back strap on that ass. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but aliens are definitely real.
Definitely real.
think
Have you seen
so.
the videos I was
So the
talking
Tom
about?
I haven't
DeLonge
seen that
fan.
video, but I've watched a lot of UFO videos, and I think probably 95% of those aren't real, or there's somebody who says that they're all projections, or what's the word for it? Yeah, projections. They're saying they're projected in the sky, and that's why they can move like this, and that's why they can disappear. And then that's the technology. It's not an actual object.
Yeah.
So that could be too.
That would make
If we
sense.
haven't discovered aliens at this point, they're probably too smart to do shit like that.
I don't
You
know.
what I mean?
I've still got hope.
I know.
I grew up
You
on
hope that
X
they're dumb,
Files.
or you hope that we have
I
them?
hope that
I
they're
got
out there. I
hope.
want to believe.
I think they're real.
It might be our only hope, really. I mean, we're doing such a great job of screwing everything up. We
true.
might need, the day the Earth stood still type aliens to come
Katy
down here and be
Perry
like,
just-
y'all need to calm down. Here's a big robot. If you F up, he's going to destroy you. If you stay cool, then everything's going to be fine.
Katy Perry just shot a hole in our ozone layer.
Katy Perry might be the reason that the aliens show up. They're like, you guys have got to
Yeah.
stop. This is
Knock
getting out of
it
hand.
off. Give me your hand. Bam. Stop it.
All right, aliens or no aliens? And is Katy Perry going to be responsible for a complete alien invasion?
Yes to the second one
I
for
think
sure.
Katy Perry might be an alien.
Definitely.
Touche.
She's not aging, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know about that. I think there are
Sorry,
aliens.
Katy Perry.
I do think it's kind of weird that the majority of abductions that are recorded are in America.
Well, and then also those people live in trailer parks.
Yeah.
Right.
So aliens only come here to the trailer park?
There are some
Are you
odd
telling me my aunt is
coincidences.
That's
lying?
kind of weird.
What you're saying?
Cameras.
But
Does she live in a double wide?
She does.
Well, I do too, so we're cool. She can come over for dinner. Just don't be telling me
Better
about
watch
them
out then,
aliens.
You
buddy.
don't want her over for dinner. She'll need to eat a woolly mammoth.
Next summer.
Yeah.
What's next? Aliens.
We did aliens.
All right, what's after that?
Bethany, simulation theory.
Huh?
Are we living in a computer program?
Oh,
No.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah?
And that makes me feel better all the time because when something horrible happens, I'm like, it's
It's part of the
all
game,
fake
baby.
anyway. It's all fake.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's not that serious.
So how do you know? How do you know you're in a simulation?
Because glitches, dude.
Yeah?
I remember, okay, this is going to make me sound so nuts.
It's
but
okay,
I was
it's a
driving
podcast.
to
Yeah.
Denver. I was driving in Denton one time, right? I was with my ex-boyfriend, and we were driving through, and then all of a sudden, my GPS went from like half an hour away to like 5 minutes, and we were legitimately like 5 minutes away from the house. And I was like, "What just happened?" And he was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Look around you." Like, I'm not joking. It was the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. But it legit, we were out like in the middle of nowhere, and it was like we just drove by this one street, and suddenly we were in town, and then we were 5 minutes from the house.
Is that when you got
It's
your
the
beautiful
craziest
voice?
thing.
Is that when that happened? You might have been abducted.
I've been singing a long time, a long time.
Pass that mic. Get it over here, quick.
Are we in a
Simulation. Are you a ball in a ping pong machine, sir?
I'm gonna say no.
Based on what?
Elon said that we were in
Elon once said.
a simulation. Now, so I have to do opposite.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Right. I get that.
That's
I
pretty
totally-
much my only reason for that.
Yeah, it's like Little Debbie. When
There's
she comes out
really-
with a new product, I'm like,
There's no way to know. So it's just a waste of time.
Neil,
Because there's never a way to be like, see,
Neil deGrasse
Or
says
is it
50-50.
yet?
The science says 50-50 chance.
50-50. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did that coin flip?
Science said.
Because you
Spit all
have
over you, I'm sorry.
you have just as much evidence that it does exist as much evidence that it doesn't.
Where
so
is
it's
this
50-50.
evidence?
There's just evidence, like Bethany just said.
I was
man.
driving through Denton.
That is
and
empirical
my
data.
GPS
You were hungover or high, and you got lost in a song
No, I
on
wasn't.
the radio.
No, I wasn't.
I have seen the
That's
Wikipedia
not-
on this, and her case is listed as evidence. Yes.
I knew it. Oh, hey, check
Oh
this
yeah,
out.
look.
What do we got on the big screen over there?
That is a picture of me as a baby holding a microphone.
Dang, those aliens got you early.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah.
That's so cute. How old is she in that picture? Do you think? 2 or 3? That's cute.
Some things never change.
Can you take that image and show the camera right behind you?
Or next to you.
It's
Over
right
there.
Here you go. There. If y'all are watching the YouTube, hopefully you can see that. That's adorable. All right. So you're on the fence, or
I'm not on the fence.
no? We're in a simulation.
No, there's no way to know.
There's no way to know. Okay.
Similar to
That's
religion.
such a cop-out
no way
answer.
to know.
Okay.
Damn, cop out. Cop out.
All right.
No way to know. No way to know either way.
We need some hard hitting facts here, sir.
All right, hippie, cut your hair.
I say no way.
Get a
Say no
job.
way.
No, we're not in a simulation.
Do you ever have things happen to you when you're like, this is too coincidental? Like this is just.
Coincidences can happen. That's why we have a word for it.
I know, but I mean, maybe
Maybe that was
okay.
maybe that was
Granted.
programmed to do the simulation.
I didn't mean to sound so sassy, but
Yes, you did.
did sound a little
yes,
sassy.
you did.
That's okay. But maybe the reason we have a word for it is because it happens all the time. These might be Bethany type glitches or just absolutely mind blowing, unexplainable coincidences. But yeah, we got a word for it because it is a thing, but maybe it's because we're in a simulation. No?
I say meh. That's my official answer is meh.
Meh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Also, if we were the Beatles, he'd be the sassy one. Yeah.
I think I'm sassy. Just
Oh, that's true. Wait until Matt doesn't eat.
All right. He gets hungry, sassy.
Everybody gets hungry.
I get a little hungry,
He
sassy.
gets hangry. He's
why
the
we bring
most
cans.
and
quintessential
most people
person.
get hangry.
Yeah.
But I feel like ultimately I've just been programmed to do that because
Right.
we live in a
Because we live in a simulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I may or may not be a robot
That's
or
right.
AI.
That's right. So whenever you wake up from the simulation, whenever, it's game over for you,
Unplugged from the Matrix.
yeah, how do you visualize you waking up from the simulation? Does it continue into another program? Do you start the program over? Do you wake up in a vat of goo?
I don't think you wake up. I think that's the end.
dark,
Dun
bro.
dun dun.
Is it like Groundhog Day? Do you think you just relive it all the time?
I saw something recently that's supposed to be over 10,000 days.
The movie?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
The story with Bill
Yeah.
Bill
Bill Murray.
Murray. Yeah.
Yeah. Do what?
They did math.
I don't know.
They use science.
It was on the internet. I was reading some stuff on Elon.
It was on the
Elon was like 10,000
www.
days. He's an expert at that day.
All right, we're going to play one more song off of the new EP, and you guys are going to get to pick it out. I'll stop playing music from other bands. That was weird. Why did I do that? Okay.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Which one do you guys want to tease them with? And by the way, before we play this song out, and the next thing you hear, our band is going to be getting up on stage. tell people where to find you.
Absolutely. We are on everything. Generational Wealth, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, all the
Instagram.
things. Instagram. If you want to find us on any
Pandora?
social media, it's at GenWealthTX, GenWealthTX. Please give us a follow.
And we'll put that in the show notes because if you guys type in generational wealth, you're going to get a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of crappy
Also, quick
stuff.
note on our band name. We always say our band name's ironic because none of us have it.
All right.
I
what,
know,
what do you
right?
think, Bethany? You get to pick.
Let's do Hey Little Girl Strip Down.
Hey Little Girl.
Actually, well,
Actually,
Why not?
well,
because we're playing the whole thing, or we just
it's up to you.
Let's do
Yeah,
Hey
no,
Little Girl.
we'll play out the
Let's do Hey
full
Little Girl.
song.
let's just do Hey Little Girl, not the strip down.
Not the strip
version.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for doing this with
Thank
us. Looking forward to
you.
hearing y'all play. Thank you for squeezing in on that tiny little stage. Is there anything else you guys want to plug before we get going? No?
No.
We see the gears are turning. Smoke coming out of those ears.
Nah.
Go
Okay.
follow us because we will be
Yes.
releasing some singles this summer.
I'll have something soon. They are gender reveal pinatas.
Oh, God. That's amazing.
So
Are you using a traditional bat or do you have a twist there too?
no, we can use bat. Anything that's a blunt, violent object.
Okay.
I don't want to tell my whole idea because it's a great
Mm-hmm. Right.
great
And
idea.
you don't
So
wanna-
just
No
I'm just
patent
saying,
yet.
just keep your eye out for the gender reveal pinata.
pinata.
Okay, they'll come in
Okay.
different versions. Just wait.
I'm looking forward to that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Generational Wealth. Play the song. Play the song.
Hey little girl,
We really do enjoy these Tuesdays. You guys ought to come out with us. We have pizza every week, giveaways, and an audience mic so that you guys can jump in there and be part of the show. This one was a little different. We had a lot of people on the mic. It's a little confusing for somebody like me with limited bandwidth, brain power. But we got through it, and it was a great little episode. So thank you to Generational Wealth. Get into these sponsors real quick. Of course, you guys know about Hoppin Fort Worth, located at 2616 Weisenberger, and you can find them on Instagram as Hoppin FWTX. Let's see here. Who's next? You can find all of our sponsors, by the way, at FortWorthRoots.com. Just hit that Trusted Sponsors tab. Donovan Manufacturing. Find them at DonovanMFG.com. Night Vision Thermal. Thermals, machine gun rentals, AR-15 parts, classes, and more. Also under the same umbrella, get all of your print needs through our friends. Banners, vehicle wraps, business cards, brochures, T-shirts, and anything else you can think of. Find information on the print shop on Facebook at Dylan-Press. Purple Web Consulting, that's our buddy Jeff Zero. PurpleWebConsulting.com. Website design and hosting, e-commerce integration, digital strategy, and consulting. 817-629-6069. Fort Worth Float Company. This is where you go for sensory deprivation tanks, cold plunge, sauna, and a few different services that they offer for mental health and physical well-being. Find them on Instagram as FW Float Company, and go check them out, man. We did a whole series with these guys where we subjected ourselves to 40-degree water for 30 days in a row, and we did an episode talking about the benefits of that. You can find it on our catalog. Just look for Fort Worth Float Company. The Davis team, look no further than our friends at the Davis team for all of your property needs. No commitment necessary. If you have questions about property, then visit them online, yourdavisteam.com, or give them a call, 817-755-0504. You guys can find all of this information in the show notes. I just like reading it off for you. Galaxy Wilderness Disc Golf is dedicated to promoting disc golf to the masses for its health benefits through outdoor therapy, exercise, and camaraderie. Find them on Facebook as Galaxy Wilderness Disc Golf. Phone number is 682-228-0399. The Body Scrubbery, that's our homie Michelle. She's on the morning show every Monday. Find her on Instagram as The Body Scrubbery, and her phone number is 925-808-8222. A boutique and unique spa experience. They do everything. This is your place for relaxation. They're located on Pennsylvania Avenue. Our buddy Richard Eaton is making a huge career change, and we are looking forward to sharing his upcoming business ventures with you. So stay tuned for that. Roofing Solutions by Darren Houck. Don't forget this April 19th. You're just here in a couple days. You can find our buddy Darren out at Burgers Lake for the River Oaks Springfest Car Show. Hundreds of vendors, hundreds of classic cars, and a lot of fun. This is their 4th annual year. It pains me that we're not going to be out there, but we are going to be down in Big Bend this year. So go check that out. It's a new location, but just as much fun, maybe even better. Who knows? But yeah, Roofing Solutions by Darren Houck. That's our OG sponsor. And if you have any kind of roofing needs, they can help you out. 817-882-6520. McFly's Pub, where we did the recording today, 6104 LTJG Barnett Road here in Fort Worth, Texas. Badass little 1980s Back to the Future themed bar with an excellent outdoor patio, complete with fire pit and room for your fur baby. Daily drink specials and fun activities almost every day. So go to Instagram and see what they got cooking next at McFly's Pub. Tres Amigos Tacos and Tequila. Tres Amigos tacosandtequila.com. Chef Sandy brings a fresh perspective and culinary expertise to Tres Amigos, continuing the spirit of female-led entrepreneurship and the culinary excellence that Chef Paul was known for. 909 West Magnolia Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas. And we just did an episode with Sandy, the owner. Go check that out. Cloudland Recording Studios. That's our buddy Joe Tacky. Cloudlandrecordingstudios.com is where you can find them. Cloudland Recording Studios is an analog and digital recording studio located in the heart of Fort Worth. Again, you can find them on the web, cloudlandrecordingstudio.com. Baez Maintenance Services, bayezmaintenance.com, 817-528-3056. Since their beginning in 2017, their only goal has been to provide amazing customer satisfaction, 24-hour support, and high-quality maintenance for your commercial cleaning service needs. all over DFW. 817-528-3056. Shout out to our sponsors. Thank you so much for helping us keep the lights on here at Fort Worth Roots. If I sound like I rushed that a little bit, I did. We are packing up the car. We are trying to get in bed so we can get a little bit of shut-eye before we head out to the far west Texas. But follow along. We will be posting stuff as we get service out there. It's very intermittent, and that's why I'm trying to rush these episodes out to you tonight. Usually I take care of these Friday morning, but there ain't going to be time for that, homie. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for making Fort Worth Roots part of your informational digestion. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Thank you for listening. Thank you. I don't know why you listen, but you do, and I appreciate it. If you can ever help me come up with ideas to make this show better for you and our neighbors, let me know. Media@fortworthroots.com, and we've got that morning show Monday through Thursday. It is just there to tell people about your event. So call in, leave us an email, leave us a voice message on Instagram app, whatever you want to do, whatever's easiest for you, and we will play it on the show. We want to help. Let us do it. All right, folks, that is enough talking out of me. Thank y'all for being here. Come check out our Instagram or our TikTok or even our Facebook and see what we got going this week as we journey through Big Bend, Terlingua, and Marfa, Texas. We're going to be going by Starlight Theater and El Cosmico along our route. Thank y'all again, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.